Welcome back to another episode of Workers Resources. Today's episode, a very special vehicle has become available. We're going to keep working in toward getting our Alphaville, our first actual true little town going, and the one way we do that is to make sure the construction industries that are over there have everything they need. They're lacking right now asphalt and concrete. They have everything else available. They need those last two bits, power, and they're good to go. So if you want to see the rest of that, feel free to watch the rest of it today. As always, what I always ask is hopefully I can earn your subscription today, not beg for it. The way I do that is I do my normal routine, and hopefully at the end of the video, I'll mention it again. If you want to hit the subscribe button or follow button over here, that's up to you. If you want to hit other buttons, I'm never going to ask for that. I'll suggest you do what you think is appropriate. For the rest of it, there's down below in the description, there's a video what happened to me for the last 16 months if you're a returning viewer, as well as a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream. I do this full-time. I've been a full-time creator since 2017, and I do full-time content creation of both services. So it's up to you if you want to watch. If not, hey, have a wonderful day. You're like, this guy looks like an old school 7-Eleven drug, guy who deals street pharmaceuticals. I don't know if I'm going to like it. That's fine. Some people are judgmental. It's fine. It's fine. For the rest of you, let's go watch the episode, the rest of it today. Now, the vehicle I said that was really cool, that I was really hoping for, was this. This is your comments from the nearby very free People's Republic, and there's a new type of vehicle in the market, available now for purchase using rubles, the EDK 300. The EDK 300 lets you build your own railroads piece by piece by piece, using your own resources and your own manpower. Manpower is just literally the truck goes, the train car goes out with a train, I believe. I think it might even have its own train, and it takes sections of concrete or brick and wood or metal and throws everything together and makes its own tracks. It goes boop, 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 boop. As long as you give it with the fuel it needs, which is diesel, and those four resources, bricks, concrete, steel, and I think there's one more piece. I forget what it is. Boards, maybe. I know boards, bricks. Oh, bricks can take the place. No, I don't think bricks are in there. It doesn't matter. And you put all this stuff together, and you throw it down the line and say, make this whole rail, and it'll slowly, boop, 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 put one piece after another all the way through the line. And it's so cool. And a lot of people think you have to buy all your rails. No, not true. We are getting to the point, though, where a lot of these buildings, I'm hoping soon we can let them build. We're so close. Oh, they're finally getting this one done. All it needs is this little bit and it's done. Oh, the big one. Come on, baby. Why is this taking forever is my question. No workers or mechanism. It has gravel. It has an excavator, as you can see. Workers. Oh, it needs more concrete and asphalt. Okay. This is done. I love how pieces are done, but not the whole thing. And the dry bulk storage, not done. Arrgh. We're so close. The power is... Oh, is the power here? The power's here. Oh, yes. All right. That's why I pulled these guys back. Now, this thing here were the three guys who ran this. And somehow, even with all of this, they are not using it. I don't know how that's working. I told them to get asphalt for a while, and they've gotten so little. Oh, I know why. Because they're not building with asphalt over here. That's not their fault. Coal's doing pretty good, too. We might want to put that brickworks in here eventually, but tons of workers. Missing resource bitumen. Okay, so here's our next line. I'm going to do a double... See, there's two ways to do this. We could actually have, right now, we can start this line up. This border goes to here and drops it off and then goes back. The other way to do it is to load from here, drop off here, then take it and go and drop it off here as well. That's one way. Or the first one that drops off here could only have a line between the two. And then you're basically running you're trying to take advantage of this, but you'd put more over this way. And I'm thinking like, put one guy back on it for doing that import line, and then two guys for moving over to the new one. And let's see how far that goes down, because I don't think we're going to use a lot of asphalt over here for a while, unless we build up a lot more. Like these warehouses, like I said, I do want to build more. In fact, let me build up. Why I forget. I thought about it. Let me go like this. I'm going to turn it sideways, back it up as much as I can, and go like... Now, one thing I could do is these are only meant to be like temporaries. And when I say temporary, this whole area will eventually over time go away. One here, and another one. I'm going to put it a little bit across like a road, quote unquote, that doesn't exist yet. I'm going to try to line it up as best I can. The reason I want a road between the back storage there should be another line compared to backing the buildings up like this and having a line down this way. So I'm going to put it like this. It's still got power. Now that's close. Food, clothes, and electronics between the three of them. Because you saw them. I proved it last episode. The price of alcohol has gone up 40 rubles a ton in 2 years in game, a year and a half, a year and like three quarters, and we haven't used a drop of it yet. So we might as well import it, and as the price goes up, we basically are getting paid to hold on to it as long as we have firefighters. So we're going to do that pretty much now. I'm going to put the road in for it, like I said. I'm going to put it like over here, and the reason being a little bit of symmetry. Just a little bit. That'll let them use some asphalt. Not a ton of it, but I want to see if this thing draws anything. And now while I do that, I'm going to fix this other line with these people here. I'm going to take one of these guys, erase from line. He's off that line. But I'm not sure why he's going to the next one. So what I'm going to do is put him on a new line. New stop is going to be here. And then the next stop is going to be here. I want to delete this last piece, delete stop. So the oil fuel storage up there, he should... Let me make sure this one, I want to make sure it's at the right spot. Okay, this one should be a load. Load only. Bitumen. Then go to the next one, unload bitumen. Don't take any off. We're going to make a new line called Alphaville Bitumen Import Internal. I really hate the name Alphaville so much. So he should do that. I'm going to set one more to this one. Set line of vehicle there. And start him too. And they're both going to do that. This guy here is going to go back to his own line. Yeah. He's going to go back to his own line, do his job to help import. That way he'll go from this storage or this area to here. By the time those two come back, there's no way they'll overwhelm him. At least I hope not. So this guy here, he's unloading, but he's empty. And I think it's because this thing isn't making enough. No, it's fine. What's going on? We got a ton of... Oh. Quarried stone has slowed down. We're actually outpacing it? That's news to me. I'm glad I looked. It might be because of this, but all these guys, I mean, I could easily put one more dump truck on each one of these and be perfectly fine instead of making another excavator up there. Each one, that's the reason I did it this way. Okay, so these two warehouses are getting done. This has become a problem-ish. I'm going to make sure this road, as soon as this thing hits about 100 tons of gravel, we have zero. Zero. You're moving asphalt. There's so much to do. And one of the things I really want, what they're not doing right now, is to upgrade more of these roads. I mean, there's a ton of gravel. I think it's okay to do this now. And you might be like, you're monkeying with the process while it goes on. You're right, I am. Upgrade this one. If I do that, they have to go this way over to here. I'm not going to touch any of these roads. I will touch this one. I do want this piece to get upgraded too. We've already upgraded there. I'm not going to touch here. I wouldn't mind making this road better, but they'd have to go down here and around, and that might back up to the border. So, do I want to touch with that? I think the answer is no. Dang it. If I go here, they're going to come down here and go around like this. I think that's all right. Because eventually I want to replace most of these roads anyway, so I'm going to bite the bullet now. Because this guy, they're going to go down that main road instead to get out here. So I want to do the same thing, or they're going to go out this way. So I'm going to try to increase this one as well. It's a lot. I know it's asking a lot, but I think it's better than most. Oh, they already built that. Shoot. They already built all the trash stuff. We need we need a technical services up here. I just realized because we have a technical services over here. It's way overwhelmed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love how they're making the factory connections, and they haven't even finished the dump yet. It's close. Look, this is all just mixed waste. You can't get rid of mixed waste. You have to separate it. So I have to have I have to do outputs. Oh God. Because I looked at the way waste works. This is the general separation. If you look up in there, it says up there, mixed waste goes in with power. Out comes construction waste, metal scrap, aluminum scrap, and plastic waste, which won't make a lot of environmental pollution. It's like 2.4 tons a year. That's fine. But you get import of mixed waste. The output, export, is more mixed waste. But then you strip out of it the construction waste and all these metals. It will still leave something behind, which you can eventually burn. And I want the gravel, but I don't care that much right now to do it when we're literally burning cash. We're getting to the point soon where we will have an import-export route for something, and we're getting closer and closer to my $5 million safety net. But at the moment, I'm okay waiting for it. This whole town, as soon as it's up and running, I can use it to pump up our construction like crazy because we'll have more workers to know what to do with. And part of that is going right into iron, coal, smelting that into steel, taking the steel, and we could export steel if we want to, or use it for internal consumption. The other part is, while we're sitting here getting very close to the end of 1961, we should look at our first farms so we build up crops. And I don't know if that's something to tackle this episode or next. The sewage has been taken care of. The water's been taken care of. Actually, the water's not been taken care of. There was something here that needed water. Ah, it's this. You need water. Okay. It just needs a pump. So let's go do that right away because I'm going to forget if not. Small water pumping station does not need a person. Excuse me? Am I wrong? Oh, I need a well. Small water well. This needs 7 workers. This needs 0. So if I go here, that's 91% water. Construction water, it needs like, what is this? Look at this. Look how stupid this is. It needs, the quality of the water needs to be, it tells you in here. The quality of the water must be 55%. That's it. You can pump like sludge almost, and it doesn't give a crap. So I'm like, all right, fine. Let's go for water well, small. How many tons does it need? It needs 15,000 there. How much does it need per day according to this? 15,000, no, 22,000 a day, which would go down to water well would be pumping 18,000 a day. 2 of them would more than handle it. Now, if I put 2 pumps in there, I could put one here and one like, for all I care, like right about here, and all the water would go in there perfectly fine with no, actually it needs a pump. I think it needs a pump. I don't know the answer. I always think it needs a pump. I'm going to put a pump into it. So, I don't want to use this as a dead zone, but I got to admit, there's a temptation there to use it for water, to ship the water into that concrete and not worry about it as much. Because this area here, I'm not going to build much more back here. I don't care. Let's go, why is it showing, it's the same. Let's go like this. The road is not, oh, there it is connected. I'll put that here. There's one there. I'll put another one pretty much like this. I don't think this will matter. Why is you say no? Can't build due to infrastructure. Is the wires above? Oh my god. Can I put it here? I can put it here. Okay. Now those 2 are going to go into a small pump. I need a pump. Pump, pump, pump. Water substation. Pumping station. Small versus large. You know the one thing it doesn't tell me? Is how much it can handle. 3 in. 1 in. Alright, let's do a large. Do I think I need this much? Probably not. I just love overdoing it because I think you should. If we go back here, we can't get to it. If I go back here, I can get to it. Like this. And then I take a medium line, which doesn't tell me it's 14,000 gallons. Max flow rate at per pressure per day, 14,000 gallons. That's 33,000 gallons. I think medium's going to be more than fine for it. It's the same amount of steel either side. It's just a little less gravel on this side. Fine. Okay. And that pump... Oh, I did that wrong. No, I didn't. Well, that's bad. I'm not happy with it, but I'm not against it either. I could move it back, but I think it's alright. It's got power. Go. I'll also build all constructions. There you go. Now that makes concrete work. That's gravel. This is no workers. It's got power. It's holding bitumen. The gravel's being used as an... Oh, I hate you. No gravel. I really could use another processor. The only gravel's there and there. Gravel there to there is almost the same as this. It's actually easier this way because we're coming down that gravel road to come to it. Ugh. Again, this thing... Oh, it's finally using some of the fuel up. It's probably because I exported it. Huh. How's this fire station doing? No firefighters, still. Gotta love it. Some workers are coming here and they're going to the Corsana bus platform. Where? The Bucksite stop. What's the Bucksite stop? Oh, you're doing that. Okay. You've got enough. You've got almost maxed. If I make the road, if I make a connection here, I'll bet you I can get people over there. 1 minute. Let me see if I can make a footpath. I didn't think I could get back there. It's a mud path, but doesn't mean I can't try. Building in the way. Yeah, I kind of figured. It doesn't like to let you go into like that little yellow line is the part where you're not allowed to go into. I hate that. Let's try this. What if I go like this, right? I saw green for a second. Go to that, right? And the thought process is go here, go down that road. If I make this road paved, they might be... What's the distance? Before I do something stupid. 782 feet. I don't think they go that far. Buildings that can be reached on foot. It says they can be. If I lower the amount of workers here to 15, because we're not making a lot of... We don't need a lot of cement. We got a shit ton. We're going to make it down to 10. And then this one here is 5. And this one here... I want to put more in here. Can I put more inside? I can only decrease. Okay. That means they should walk down the road. If I grade this piece of road, they should walk down there. And I'm going to try to do it right now. Because screw this. It's kind of stupid. Give it to me. Let's see if that works. God, trying to fix the smallest little problems. I think that line that's moving gravel up here. See, look at this. What the hell are you doing? Oh, wait. You're loading. Oops. You're not actually the... Oh, you're not part of that. See how it says Sonic Construction Office? I thought this was the people dumping it. Those are the people dumping... Oh, they were... Well, they're not dumping it. Where's the people line dumping it? These people? Yeah, the Alpha line. We need this thing to get pushed up. Oh, my God. Do I really want to buy more? We already got 5 on there. But it's obviously not keeping up with it. It's either that or I build a train and move a shed load of gravel at a time, but I would save a lot of costs. The rail line itself would cost a decent amount of steel, especially if I build it myself. I have to buy that. I have to build a rail depot. I have to build a railroad construction office. I have to put the supplies into it, and then I have to let it go. By the time I do all that, buying like 4 or 5 more trucks is cheaper. It also might be... The quarried stone is staying about 1,000. I'm assuming if I keep it going to here right now, via this piece, it'll keep doing enough gravel. We'll see if I add a couple more to it. Let's go to that gravel line. Where is the gravel line? It's the gravel import line. There's only one page, and this is why naming these. There's a gravel import line. You can see it right there. See how nice that was? Oops. Gravel import line. Coming to you. We're going to pin you so you don't leave. If you move it off like that, it won't move sometimes do this. And we're going to grab a couple more vehicles, some dumpers. We have 5. I'm going to go into 4 more. I'm going to set to line. Go down here and start hitting buttons. Go. Now, that cost me, if I remember correctly, about $12,000 per truck. Right, so almost... Let me see if I want to make sure of that. Oh, it's only $6,600. So, okay. So we're talking $13,000, $26,000 for those 4 versus buying a train construction area, the depot, the resources to put up. I mean, yeah, it's close, but it's almost worth doing the way I did it. Versus the other way to do it is to put a gravel processing area up here and ship it all over here, and I don't want to do that. At this point, it's worth. We need more gravel. So hopefully with these guys going over here to that line that already exists, they're going to keep moving stuff off and hopefully upgrade us. This area, I'm hoping we got to get this priority super high. See, they're already dumping stuff to it. They're treating it as one piece, which is weird. Maybe because it's all connected. Because as soon as that goes up, that should enable more people. Actually, wait a minute. Before that bus goes in. See, you've got workers. What the hell's the problem? Oh, because it's going to an internal place. Well, at least we got people who work here. See, he dropped off people. There's a bunch of people here. Next guy took some up and he's going. It's working. These are being built slowly but surely. Are we good yet? The answer is we're getting there. Until this is up, we can't. I put the line too, I think. Until these are up, I can't use the construction yard, unfortunately. So I got to kind of click on everything and boost it up. And I could go below ground and do it. It's probably easier that way. Like this one's almost done. This one is high priority. This piece is already pushed up high priority. Dang it. Yep, at least this one's getting close. It's so close. All it needs is work days. There's no workers on site though. Anything coming this way? Vehicles. Alright, they're already on the way. This guy here is trying to get some people. And there are people there. This is the fire station. Look, is he gonna get anyone? No, he doesn't get anyone. Get in. You know what? Did I do this backwards? Load. Go here. Go there, you piece of shit. Turn around. Go back in. You grab everything? You grabbed everything. Good enough. Well, that'll help a little bit. I don't know why this line is screwed. I do not know what the hell's wrong with it. It says go to the custom house, get in. Go to this bus platform, get in. Go to Alpha Fireville, get out. Why is it not working? Line spacing, maybe? Here, get rid of line spacing. I don't understand. I don't understand why this is saying, no, I can't pick up people, even though there are people there to pick up with the qualifications. Workers, with all 3 of these, cover everything. No education, college, in between. So, if that's the case, why are they saying no? What is the factor that I'm not picking up? And I don't know what it is. Because until that's done, I can't figure it out. I'm going to maybe get rid of that one stop. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's go here, because obviously it doesn't work. We're going to the line detail. We're going to go to the customs house and delete this entire stop. Save it. And we're going to go, this should work. It should work. I hope it does. I don't know if it's going to or not. It's not a very long line. It's just enough to be annoying. Okay, let's see what happens. Any more new vehicles? That's another... Oh, that's electrical trains. Okay, delete all. Thank you. I know there's some messages behind. I don't care. The roads are getting done. Wow, we're really cooking now. Both roads are almost done, so that way with that road done, we can almost do this one. So the vehicles move a little faster. Because look at this. He's going at a max speed right now of 16 miles an hour. If I make this faster, they'll plow around these roads much more quick. I think it's time to do this one first. I really do. You got to drag it like this, by the way. So that one's done. And then I'm going to do this one, too, at the same time, because that one's already done. Like that. I'm going to let that go. It's a lot of gravel, I know that, but we're shipping a lot more gravel in with our 88 tons there. Hopefully that work. This one here, all it needs is work days, and there's 18 workers, which I'm not sure how 18 workers equals more than 18 work days. I've always wondered how this game calculates that kind of stuff, but it's almost done, so who cares? And we can yes, yes. Okay, first things first. This guy, you're gonna get a new stop. You, add this. This thing here, auto purchase, off. It won't buy its own fuel anymore. You're already got a 3,500 range, which is, you can see all that. It's not going to cover the little water stuff, but it'll cover this part of the town and all these constructions. Good enough for now. Now, we're going to transfer over 2 of these guys because there were too many. We're going to transfer over 2 of these. Actually, let me transfer this guy. You go over here. You go over here. Okay, those 2 are out. Now, we have 2 buses, 4 dump trucks. We could probably cut down 1 dump truck. Now, what else do we need for paving at this road area? We need, let's see here. So we got the asphalt paved. We don't have the rollers. I don't think we need a road crane for roads, so I'm going to go with 2 rollers. Now that's just, at this place, all that does is make sure they work on roads, and that's why I keep assigning roads. This one up here will be anything but. So let's go assign his stuff while we're still chunking through time. First things first, is workers done? Yes, it is. We need to start importing workers up here. Did we even have workers? We have 14. 12, 0, and 16. You understand why I want to bring another pile of workers over? You understand that? I really wish there was one more connection here, or this connection down here had a way to get over here without being so far away. I really, really, really want more workers. The problem is, like, you can't do it yet. So I'm not going to have anything with workers needed. So gravel, specify, go to here, which is bad. Asphalt should be fine, but we don't have workers yet. So I'll still say assign it though. Concrete plant. There, steel. Bricks, panels, boards, mech comps, electrical comps. Only thing left is workers. I do need workers here. This building is not suitable for source for electronic components. No, how about this one? If we need workers, we'll get them there. I wonder if I could just unassign it. Cancel source building. Yeah, I'm going to cancel source building for that one for now. Because I don't want it to. And we have to put some stuff in here. Now, we do have some people moving over. I don't see them there yet, though. They should be, as soon as they drive in, they should be considered part of it for the depot. And this is to make it where I'd rather buy it now than start another, well, nah. I'm sorry, but I'll have to make, I don't want to leave it on a cliffhanger, but I want to do it in the next video. You have a wonderful day. If you liked what I did, please consider hitting the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. If you are a subscriber already, thank you very much for lasting all the way to this part of the credits. If you want to hit more buttons, that's up to you. I always appreciate it. As always, our links are down below in the description about our Discord channel, the Twitch channel where I stream 5 days a week, 7 days a week, YouTube, And for anything else, well, there's always MasterCard. Joking. For everything else, there's do whatever you want. Hope I'll see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day, and have a great, great rest of your week.